What's the response been like to your bench press performance?
I mean, was not expecting the response I got. I knew it was going to make some noise, right, in the media. Didn't realize it was going to be this big of a deal. I was just on Good Morning Football yesterday. CBS LA is going to do something here pretty quickly. But super positive, right? And I think one of the coolest things about the whole response, right, was just so many kids reaching out to me, just saying how inspiring I am to them who have gone through the same injury, right, and they're just trying to recover. And so that was like probably the coolest thing about the whole situation.
Are some of those kids coming from Kingsburg? I mean, I'm sure like Kingsburg really energized seeing their journey.
Got a lot of attention from them, and just like to think I made them proud. So got that from a lot of people back home, and yeah, no, it's the response has been crazy. It's definitely had a national approach, or whatever, however you say it. But yeah, it's been awesome.
Can you take us through that, like when the injury happened? What kind of was your mindset kind of moving forward that day?
So, the injury happened on the 5th, Sunday during the drills, right? So I didn't know the severity of the injury. Thought hopefully hyperextension or something. Didn't know, actually. I didn't meet with the doctors till the next day, so they actually broke the news to me about 2 hours before I went to the bench press, which is a crazy story, just because, right, like you get that devastating news, right, at 7:45 in the Colts old locker room. I got the word from the orthopedic doctor. Said, yeah, it's a torn ACL, so definitely devastating, but I mean, life's all about how you respond to your events that happen, right? So the controllable response to the uncontrollable event. So I like to think I responded well, right? I mean, like I said, it was a 2-hour turnaround from getting the information to going and benching and putting up a pretty good performance.
What's going through your head at that moment? Like, are you even sure you can, like, physically do?
Yeah, so I mean, it's weird. Like it wasn't like it just had like, right, the injury happened and it was never super painful. So it was just kind of what's going on and unfamiliar, right? Never had this happen, so wasn't sure what was really going on. And then no, it was no doubt in my mind I was going to go bench. I mean, I had to get clearance from the doctor first, but I was like, hey, like, look, my knees hurt, right? Like I'm still healthy everywhere else, like. So yeah.
You feel like if you didn't get hurt, you would do more?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Andrew, who are some of the NFL teams who are talking to you? Any new ones today? Speaking to you?
Yeah, I talked to the Commanders today, the Broncos, figured them out. But yeah, just been talking to a bunch of teams at the combine, before the combine, and definitely after, ever since I got back and post-injury. So I think the response has been well.
Often do you guys talk about the blocking schemes and how they see you fitting over there?
I mean, it varies, right? Everyone has different tactics, different approaches. So some meetings they don't talk a lick about football. Some it's all they talk about. So it just, like I said, it just all depends on who is what club we're talking about.
What's the timeline, just in general, for the injury?
Yeah, not too sure. Haven't had the operation yet. We'll get that done next week. But it looks like sometime it'll be cleared in this fall. So hopefully sooner than later, but just hoping for the best. And we're in good hands in terms of the surgeon I'm going with.
Have you gotten any impression just how much maybe that would affect your draft stock, or have teams been pretty positive?
I mean, yeah, not sure. I try to stay away from that just because it's just one less thing, right, to put in your mind and worry about. So I just let my agents handle that, right? That's what I have them for, and they're the experts, right? So just let them deal with that and just go and control what I can control, and then whatever happens is going to happen, right?
Do you have to totally set like guard, or
yeah, I haven't gotten word specifically. I think there's interest anywhere across the board, right? Teams ask if I can snap. They've noted my experience at both tackle positions, and then obviously most of my snaps were at guard. So I don't know. We'll see when we cross that bridge.
What was your phone like that day? How many calls, and what was the most surprising call you got?
I mean, there's still texts that I haven't even gotten back to yet. Like it was by far the most social media response was just incredible, and just friends and family that I've known. So, but yeah, like I said, there's still people I haven't even gotten back to yet. I feel guilty, but I'm slowly chipping away at that list, and just taking it right, like I said, one day at a time, and put this behind me, and just have this be a part of the story.
And so being from Kingsburg, I mean, did you look up to Tyler Bray at all? And how much do you think like that also means to you? Like, you know, you're following Bray's footsteps, being from Kingsburg, going on to the league. Like, what do you think that means for Austin for you?
Yeah, I mean, so he